Hi, my name is Sindoni, and I'm your host for Unexplained Mysteries Part 2. In Part 2, we will focus on 3 stories, all regarding ancient footprints. These stories can be found in a book written entitled Mysteries of the Unexplained in Reader's Digest. Our first story takes place in 1882. Huge footprints, strongly resembling those of a human wearing shoes, were found in a layer of sandstone in the yard of the state prison near Carson City, Nevada, during quarrying operations. The prints were from 18 to 20 inches long and about 8 inches wide. The stride was from 2.5 feet to more than 3 feet, and the distance between the left and the right tracks, the straddle, was 18 or 19 inches. Numerous other tracks of animals resembling horses, deer, elephants, and wolves were found in the same layer of sandstone. Since the size of the prints and the age of the rock in which they were found, from 2 to 3 million years, argued against a human or even a hominid origin, the prints were ascribed to a more acceptable source, a giant ground sloth. It is thought that these animals could stand upright, but only by using their tails as additional support. However, no trail of a tail was found at this site. It was also suggested that the animal may have walked on 4 feet, but that its hind feet fell almost exactly into the tracks left by its front feet, thereby creating a bipedal impression. But this fails to account for the fact that the prints showed no evidence of toe marks. This information can be found in the American Journal of Science, July through December of 1883. And now on to our second story. The second story features the imprint of a leather shoe, which was found in a Triassic limestone in Fisher Canyon, Pershing County, Nevada, in 1927 by Alfred E. Knapp. According to microphotographs of the print, the leather was hand-stitched with a finer thread than was customarily used by shoemakers in 1927. Triassic limestone is conventionally dated as between 100 and 225 million years old. This information can be found in a book entitled Mysteries of Time and Space by Brad Steiger. And now on to our third story about a human footprint found near Demirkapru, Turkey. The footprint that was found was of a human being apparently fleeing towards the Gedits River from a volcanic eruption, which was discovered in volcanic ash during the construction of a dam near Demirkapru, Turkey in 1970. The age of the ash was determined to be 250,000 years by the Turkish Mineral Research and Exploration Institute in Ankara, Turkey, and the print was pronounced human by the National Laboratories of Forensic Science in Sweden. And if so, whoever made the print was an antecedent of Neanderthal man. I pose the question to you now: has man been on the planet for hundreds of thousands or possibly millions of years? In Part 3 of our ongoing series of Mysteries of the Unexplained, we will research giants. I'd like to thank everybody for listening to Unexplained Mysteries Part 2.